Do you see that shade tree of a man in that blue and green shirt? No, that's not a tourist looking for the weight room. That's actually Brett getting some very interesting historical footage about Port Huron, Michigan, where he and his wife are visiting right now. Stick around, you history buffs are going to like this show.
Well, Eric, good morning. Here we are in Port Huron, Michigan. This is the river that separates the United States from Canada. You can see the sun is popping up. Probably not as early as when you were down in Myrtle Beach, but just thought I'd show you a little bit of the morning in the river. There's the bridge, there's the Canadian side, there's the spans. This is the blue water bridge because the water truly is beautiful and blue. Coming down out of the bottom of Lake Huron is a freighter. Different size freighters. Some are Great Lakes, some are ocean. Different materials that they bring down. You can see actually how close the boat gets to the shoreline. What's interesting is a special pilot has to be taken up on a boat to the lakeside to get on the boat to bring it down, because as they come down here there's a quick current. Those boats are only about 2 feet from scraping the bottom, and there's quite a little bit of a turn here, as we will see as the boat goes by. And as you can see, the freighter has to start coming off to our right hand side in order to make this this turn and down through the river. A little tricky. I think there's been some issues over the past. And there it goes down towards Detroit, down towards Lake Erie, and probably out through the St. Lawrence. Eric, this is the Thomas Edison Depot Museum. Thomas Edison moved here with his family as a young boy. Lives just south of us. We're going to go check out his old neighborhood. His house is no longer there, replaced by a red brick home that's actually historic in itself. But this is the old Port Huron Depot, and an old train that he used to take from Port Huron to Detroit. And the railroad folks let him, and then he hired other kids to sell newspapers and different types of foods on the trip to Detroit and back, and that's how he made some money when he was young. Pretty inventive little guy. This is the Blue Water Bridge. It's a double bridge. They built the second bridge maybe about 20 years ago. Not much in the way of traffic today for cars because the border is actually closed between Canada and the United States because of the coronavirus. Beautiful little museum. The immigration through to the United States from Canada came through Port Huron at a much larger level than we ever knew. Not necessarily New York, obviously was huge, but this Port Huron, not Detroit, played a large portion in the immigration. And Fort Gratiot, which is part of Port Huron really, was a fort that was utilized for the screening of the immigrants. The U.S. Army in 1814, after the War of 1812, built this Fort Gratiot. Morning, Eric. This is one of the big Great Lakes, Lake Huron here in Port Huron. Downriver, you'll have Detroit. Now today, I have a Titleist 2. I got a couple other Titleist 2s, Titleist 3s, Pro V1. Yeah, it's a little scuffed up because I found this in the woods somewhere because I spend a lot of time in the woods when I'm golfing, as you well know. Anyhow, I'm gonna see if I can hit it across the river. I'm not gonna make it because A, I don't have the talent, and B, I'd need this river to freeze over, be smooth, and have a Zamboni clean a strip across it so I could probably bounce it 20 to 50 times. But here we go. Have a look. Well, Eric, actually was much better than I thought, and please be kind when you edit this video. From the Port Huron Bridge connecting Canada to the United States. By the way, this is a double bridge. Only about 20 years ago did they build the second bridge on the south side, a little bit shorter, not that I could hit that either. A little bit more history here with the Grand Trunk Railroad building this first line between Port Huron and Detroit in 1859. They also had electric, basically streetcars taking people from this depot downtown. And this also shows that just south of us, the Grand Trunk built the world's first international underwater railroad tunnel between St. Clair and the St. Clair River from Port Huron to Sarnia in 1891. Eric, this is an interesting map of Michigan. You can see at the bottom left, you got Indiana, and you got Ohio, Toledo, and up in the upper right-hand corner of this map, you can see Port Huron. It's actually the most eastern point of Michigan. And what's interesting is, I didn't know this, you said it, and to be honest with you, I didn't believe you. The Underground Railroad here in Port Huron was really big during the Civil War.
Brett, thanks for the video tour of Port Huron. One last reminder here, folks, please be safe about COVID. I'm gonna post this segment here of the video that Brett made. The bridge between Canada and the United States is basically shut down.
Now, Eric, I have never seen the bridge this empty before. Now, traffic, because of COVID, traffic is closed for non-essential travel. So passengers, people like myself, I could not get over that bridge, which is only, like 1,000 yards or something. There's just no traffic. It's just trucking. Really amazing.
Thanks for watching another episode of Brett and Eric Discuss. Thanks, Brett, for the great shots and interesting footage about Port Huron's history and some of the cool things you see there in the river. Really is a beautiful place, but now I hope to go visit someday. We'll see you guys in the next episode of Brett and Eric Discuss.
Hey, thanks for watching Brett and Eric Discuss. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give us the thumbs up.
If you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below.
Also, if you haven't already subscribed yet, please do so.
Next to that subscribe button is a notification bell. If you like these videos, ring that bell.